What's going on, family? We back, y'all, and we are live and in color. It took me a minute to figure out if I was gonna do video podcasting thing, and why not? I gotta stop touching stuff. Let me stop. What's going on, family? And I'm not gonna ramble too long today. But I did want to come and talk to you guys about something very specific, right? There's been a whole lot of talk about recession this and recession that, and we're headed towards a recession or we're in a recession. Does anybody know? For real, for real. Are we in a recession right now? Y'all let me know. Are we in a recession? Has it come yet? Is there a specific date in which this recession will start? Somebody let me know, because I don't know. But all I do know is, with all of the recession talk, my focus has been on preparing myself, right? Preparing myself mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, because that's the big part thing, right? That's the biggest thing that a recession can affect or threaten. What I wanted to do is share with y'all some of the things that I've been doing or that I plan to do as I prepare for the recession or proof my life so that it doesn't affect me. Either way, let's do it. Let's get straight into it. There are three big areas that I want you to focus on. Three big ideas I want you to focus on. The first one is make room. Make room. You're probably saying, Angel, what does that mean? Let me tell you. Make room is taking some time to clean out a space, whether that be a closet, your garage, maybe your car. That's all right. Let that sit in your spirit and marinate. Ain't that what country boys say? But clean out a space. Go in, declutter if you need to, if it's unorganized. This is the perfect time to go in a space, clean out the junk, the muck, the things that you haven't used in the past year or two. The clothes, that's a big thing for me. I need to go and clean out some space. One thing I've come to terms with is there's some clothes, quite frankly, that I just need to let go. I don't know if I'll ever be that size again. Now I'm believing, and I'm actually putting some action behind my beliefs that I will make it to that size. But if I do, I'll just buy some more clothes. So I need to go through, and the clothes that don't fit, just let them go. And then the clothes that no longer bring me joy or that I like or out of style to me, I need to let them go. That's just it. I just need to let them go. Declutter a space. Get rid of some old things or even some new things that still have a tag on them and you still ain't worn them and it's been 2 years. Get rid of them. And you can get rid of them in 2 different ways, right? 2 ways. You can donate. Donate them, and you don't got to run to the Goodwill, Salvation Army, or whatever the case is. You can donate them to a friend, a family in need, a local community that's collecting. We just hit fall. It's fall, baby. We just entered fall. It's my favorite season, if you didn't know now. There will be a lot of coat drives and different clothes drives and all of those drives to drive resources to people who are in need. You can donate. Or if you out here fancy and you got really, really nice fancy clothes, you can sell them. You can sell them to places. You can sell them online. You can sell them through Facebook Marketplace. What is it? Poshmark? Is that something? That was something. I think I sold something through there one time. I can't remember the name. You can sell them anywhere online. It's all kinds of stuff. If you got the fancy, nice Louis bags or the Coaches and the Michael Kors and all that, there are places online where you can sell them and get a nice buck. During the recession, you are going to need everything, right? This is not the time to just allow things to consume a whole lot of things and let them collect dust. Let's clear out space, and you'll see why. we need to make room. We need to clear out certain spaces. And think about it like this. It's not that you're having to get rid of things out of fear, because we don't want to bring that into the equation. Again, when you hear recession and people throwing it around a lot, it tries to create fear. That's my nephew calling. It's almost associated with fear, and that's not what we want, right? What we want to do is we want to make room for things to come into our life, right? But we ain't gonna have no room if we just got stuff collecting dust bunnies and all like dust snowmen and stuff like that. It's no, let it go, boo. So sell it or donate it, all right? But if it's dingy and dirty, just put it on the side of the road, boo. Let the trash people come do their job, all right? Next point I want to make, point number 2, create a space. That's right, create a space. We need to find some space in our home. Let's start there. And when I say create a space, let me give you an example. My office space is where I work. At one point, it's where I work. It's where I try to work out. I'm looking at my step board that's collecting dust right now. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to use it. It's where I read, meditate, all kinds of things, right? And when I started to do all of those things in this space, my thoughts became clouded, because when I entered this space, I thought about all of the things that I need to do, because I would do a lot of things in here. Oh, I need to read. Oh, I need to plan. Oh, I need to do work. Oh, I need to record. Oh, I need to do all of these workout. I need to plan out all of those things. And it was too much brain clutter. And so what I decided to do is, I said, when in this office space will be the space where I create and I get things done. I get work done specifically, right? This is a space where I create things. As far as work is concerned, this will not be the space where I paint anymore. This will not be the space where I work out. This will be the space where I work specifically, right? If I'm reading in here, it has to do with work or business. Outside of that, let me find another space in the house or outside of the house for that. But this will be the space where I get work done. That, I've been working on that for the past 2 weeks. That has been very, very helpful in terms of not over cluttering my mind and thinking every time I come in here, I have to do all of these things. And that's not what I try to think about. It's what's going on in my subconscious mind. And that's just like going to the bathroom. Every time you go in the bathroom, I use the bathroom, shower. And so when I want this space to work in my favor, right? I want to train my mind to relate this office space every time I come in here with work, getting it done. Not, oh, I need to work out. Not, oh, I need to do this. No, this is a workspace, right? So create a space, find a space. It doesn't have to be your workspace. It could be whatever your goal is at the moment, right? If it's to work out, where do you want to work out? Where is there a space in your house? Do you work out at home? That's a question. And if you do work out at home, is there one space that's specifically for that thing? Or if you're reading, have a specific space where you go to read. Now, some people can read in their bedroom. I don't always recommend that, because your bedroom space has been what? In your mind, a space where you go to bed. You want to be able to relax. When it's time to go to sleep, go to sleep. I've had to learn to do that as well. When I'm going in my room, don't take your tablet in there, Angel, and try to do no work. Go to bed so you can go to bed. Don't take the other stuff in there to do work. Don't do work in there. Just let the work stay in the office. Do the work in the office. I was like, find a space. Also, in the midst of all this, in the beginning, I was saying you could sell stuff, you could donate stuff, get rid of things, but it is important to keep something that you like. You hear some financial gurus suggesting, look at your subscriptions and see where you can cut back. And I think that's a good thing. to see in areas, especially subscriptions where you could cut back. But in that, keep something that you like. If you thoroughly enjoy Netflix and that's your oasis and you're away, it is important for your mental space to keep something for you. Keep something that you like and that you enjoy, right? I'm not the one who you need to eat beans and rice for the next couple of years just to pay off whatever. Who's to say you're going to see it? Who's to say you're going to live that long? Enjoy your life, all right? Keep at least one thing for you that you enjoy, right? So if that's some type of subscription, if that's eating at your favorite restaurant, again, once a week or once a month, keep something that you enjoy. All right, point number 3, find a side hustle or pick a skill that you want to learn during the recession or an area of your life where you want to grow. Let's go back to pick a side hustle, and not just any side hustle, right? If you have been working on a job and you've acquired some type of expertise or skill, what is something that you know and that you do well that you can offer as a service, right? Are you good with building websites? Are you really active and consistent on social media? And you've been able to grow your following to a certain amount. Maybe you can help other people do that. Or you're really good with videography or photography, or you kind of want to dabble in that. Or anything, right? Especially in the online realm. Are you really creative and you can make worksheets or workbooks? Or are you an artist and you've been thinking about painting more or drawing more things and thinking about selling those? What is a side hustle and that you can pick up fairly quickly without spending little to no money? And if you need some ideas, I know a couple things, a couple side hustles that you can get into, right? That are little to no cost, just using the resources that you have right there in your house. And if you're looking at this, I know you got Wi-Fi of some nature. A lot of these side hustles, all you need is some Wi-Fi and a computer. And if you ain't got that, go to the local library. Come on, somebody. All right? There are a lot of different things. And if you need help, especially when it comes to virtual assistant work or podcasting, check me out. I actually have a course that's coming up in October. And I'm going to teach aspiring coaches, authors, speakers, beginning, budding entrepreneurs who are looking to build their brands online, but they're not sure how. And when they think about content creation, it overwhelms them. I'm starting a course to help them get into podcasting because I believe that anybody that has a business or is building a brand, especially online, they need a podcast. And if you want to know why, check out the next episode where I talk about podcasting and why you need a podcast. And if you can't wait till then, just DM me and we can talk. All right, back to my notes. Pick a hustle and create a side hustle around your area of expertise or something that you really, really enjoy. Or if there's something you've been thinking about doing, try it out. See, the extra coins will definitely be of use during this time. And if you don't know what that is, right? And so even if you don't know where to start, as far as expertise or your passion or your purpose, again, if you don't know, DM me and get on my email list. And if you're not sure of how to get started in figuring out a side hustle and you're like, Angel, what you talking about with this expertise thing and passion and purpose? I'm not really sure about that. Join my email list. That is where I send out information on your purpose, figuring out what your purpose is, finding your purpose, finding your message, your gift, your expertise, and that in which you give to the world. You don't want to miss it. Get on my email list, okay? And also, you pick a skill. Pick something. Tech is big, and there are lots of courses out there, right? Take this time to invest in yourself so that when we come out of this recession, you're more marketable in your career. You have some flexibility. You don't want to go into this feeling closed in and stuck and then leave out feeling the same way. No, we're going to take this time to invest in ourselves, learn a new skill. There's some free courses out there and there's some that are paid and they don't cost that much. I have a course coming up again if you want to get into podcasting, and I highly suggest that you do, because it's a lot of money out here for a lot of people. Hello. Now, as I wrap this up, let's review what we have discussed. What's point number one? Point number one is make room. Clean out some junky places in your house, your car, your garage, so that you have room for the things that will enter your life. The positivity, the joy, the financial blessings. Come on, somebody. The things that you really need. I had to clear out some space earlier this year of things that were no longer a part of my life, and I did not want to have them there as a crutch. I don't know if y'all know, I used to have a t-shirt business, a crafting business. I've done all of the things, and I needed to get rid of and sell my heat press machine and my Cricut machine, because it was time. It was time. It was time to let it go. It was time to say, Angel, you got to go all in on this podcasting thing. You got to go all in on this virtual assistant business, because we're not going back to that, because it had become a place. Y'all know, check out the episodes. It just had become a place where it was no longer a joyous place. And so it was time to move on. And I did. Hello. Second point is create a space. Create a space. Find one space in your home or even around your home where you do the one thing and associate it with that, and allow that space to be just intended for one purpose, and see how much more productive you become. All right. Also, keep something that you like. Keep the one thing that you like. Number 3 is pick a side hustle. Pick a side hustle. Or pick a skill that will allow you to come out of the recession more marketable, with a little more knowledge. You can start a business from that. Come on now. Or you can use it, keep it on your resume. And if you need a career coach, I can't even talk. If you need a career coach recommendation, check me out, because I know one. I know one. I know one. Invest in yourself. I should have said that. Invest in yourself is number 3. I'm gonna change that. And here goes some free game, all right? During this time, I'm not sure. I ain't counting nobody's pockets. However, it could get pretty tough, right? I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's ahead, but it could get pretty tough. And if you are one of the people who need extra assistance, the finances is low, you right at that income level where you can't get food stamps, you make too much money for food stamps, but you really don't make enough or whatever, find a local pantry, especially if you have children. Find a local pantry. There are some who don't look at income. I've been there. I've done it. I know what it's like when you need just a little something. You ain't got, and you're not taking from nobody else, because you're somebody who's in need as well. And you're not saying that you're gonna be there forever. Create budget-friendly meals. If you don't, try it out. And last but not least, join my email list. Are you on there? And if you're not, why not? You missing out on free game all the time. That's where we talk about all the things, right? That's where we talk about what's coming up with the podcast. That's when I let y'all know a new one done dropped, so you can hear it and not miss out on your blessing. That's what I'm talking about when I'm dropping this course and how you can be a part. But you need to be on my email list, because if you're not on my email list, I can't help you. You know what I'm talking about? If you're not on my email list, we can't level up together. You need to get on there, all right? All of that information and the link to join my email list will be in the description. Or if you listen to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, it's going to be in the show notes, all right? Either way, you're going to have access to it. So join it. And while you're at it, share and subscribe and leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Let this be where it needs to be. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you, boo. Peace.